What's up, everybody? It is one of my favorite days of the week. I got in fresh leather shipment from my plug out in Italy and thought you guys could open it with me. Now, to tell you a little bit more about how I go about securing this leather, specifically, I started all the way back really for a few years now and ordered from someone named Warren on Etsy. I didn't quite know what I was doing at first. I did know that everywhere I looked, there were a ton of different kinds of hides, and typically from most leather shops, there is one full hide that you can get in this color or that color. Well, early on, I knew when I was rebinding Bibles, I wanted to have a good bit of leather on hand, on this shelf right here next to the goal. And I couldn't do that if I just got one hide and then another, at least not on a budget. So I started ordering early on from Warren on Etsy because they were kind of in the business of taking and using offcuts from other leather manufacturers or shops in Italy and bundling and selling those. So that means I can order 10 pounds and probably some extra because they're the best, and get a ton of different hides, a ton of different colors. It looks like we got some green that I've gotten to work with before that some folks actually absolutely love. And you can kind of tell what I'm talking about here. This is probably typically an offcut that it looks like somebody used at least just this portion of. And you can tell, just to nerd out a little bit, there's some scarring right here. So I absolutely love this green. It's like a nice, light, almost Kelly green. Looks awesome. I'm always a sucker for some of this nice waxy brown. I'd be sure to include it in my requests. This makes for some absolutely lovely rebinds. This has some nice oil in it. If you can see right here, I got my hand behind it and I will kind of rub my finger along. You see that there's an oil streak, or if you bunch it up nice and tight, which I like to do when I use this for a cover on a rebind, you see all that oil come through. And no, that's not wrinkles. That is just pull up. Looks like I've got some navy that is actually spoken for as of yesterday. Somebody was requesting this color for a Bible. That's gonna end up being their family Bible, which is sick because I never really know what's coming in these packs. I can request a specific color if I've got a project in mind, but I never know for sure. This is kind of a slip-on liner color that I love. It's really kind of like a darker gray brown. Also makes for a great cover if someone's looking for that specific shade. And last but not least, can never go wrong with some nice camel brown, some tan. Absolutely love this. So all in all, I just want to give you guys a little bit of insight to the process of the workshop, specifically a little sneak peek into how I source my leathers. Again, at least for the rebinds. This also makes a little bit more room to announce that for my wallets that I'm gonna be dropping here soon, the Easy Wallet and the Stitchless card holder that I've got coming out. Hold on, pause for this. I've got another little offcut of this that I'm thinking I'll do one of my own personal Bibles in, just because it looks very vintage and it reminds me of, I don't know, the 80s I was never a part of. So anyway, some of the leather that I'm going to be sourcing for my wallets is going to be coming from Italy as well, and the Concierge Walpier factory. Walpier, I'm probably butchering that, but I'm super pumped on that. Stay tuned for all those, and thanks for stopping in for a little leather unpacking.